All right. I had to readjust the camera. So here we go. Saying good things about everybody. BBY Luis, extremely smart, extremely funny, hospitable. He welcomes everybody into his stream and they make great contact. Rebecca of BBY, extremely smart, intuitive, the puppet master. You never know what's going to happen. And she's extremely engaging in most streams that I make. And I'm going to get just real random off the top of my head, and I'm just going to keep going. Crystal Lynn, extremely sweet. She does little things here and there that are really sweet and nice, and she's mysterious, and that's a good thing. Michelle NC, extremely smart, funny as hell. Okay. Glad to meet her. I know she has a good heart, and she's someone I want to talk to a lot more in the future. Whimsity, wise, smart, funny. Smart, funny. And kind of somewhat of a mystic. Anyway, this is how you do it, Abe. This is how you do it. Watch. Cassandra. Oh, man. A warrior. Nice. Funny. Intelligent. Man, what else? A really good friend in a very short period of time. Love her. Miss D. Yes. Smart. Funny. Fearless. Smart, funny, fearless, and entertaining. Wolf Den. Pleasant. Good person to chat with. Loyal to who he's loyal to. Very loyal. Okay, I said I was going to say everybody, so it's going to be everybody. Tina Marie. Tina, you need your tribe. Tina. Very open-minded, very... Man, my camera... I don't know if my camera's working. But anyway, very fun to talk to, a good friend, got to know. And, well, what is it? A free-flowing thinker, talker, a great person to talk to. Would enjoy to get knowing better. Abe, here we go. Honest Abe, fearless, funny as shit. Has no limits. Has a good heart towards the people he considers friends. Very creative. And crazy as hell. Rabbit. Funny, intelligent. He's a very surprising personality. You never know what's going to happen. He's very multidimensional. Okay, keep going down the list. I didn't write anything out. But that's what all this is about. This is how you do it, Abe. You have to go for it. Okay, Morticia. Morticia, yeah, sexy. Sorry, she is sexy. And she's funny. She's fearless, creative, and an ass kicker. She'll kick ass. But she does have a good heart. Okay. Gosh, this is fresh. I want to keep go. Just okay. So, happy girl, funny, loyal, um, cute, whimsical, and I'm very thankful for her friendship. Erica Davidson, this is off the top of my head. Smart, fearless, happy, honest, and she has a good heart. She says what she believes, and she's not afraid to say what's on her mind. Okay, guys, this is, I didn't write any notes down, but this is really off the top of my head. But I bet I don't leave out hardly anybody. Okay, I'm going to say it. Charlene. Charlene is very funny, intelligent, very down to earth. And she's very wise. Chris Gomez. Big heart. A very giving person. And he's a very he's a rising personality on YouTube, and I hope he goes real far. Two chicks. Kim and Alicia. Sometimes I'm just gonna say two chicks. They're very positive. They bring good vibes to the community. They help people out, and they're very loyal friends to their friends. JB, very good friend. Very funny, very smart, fearless. She takes up for her friends, and she's a very good person. This is a challenge, guys. No one's chatting. Come on, y'all come and chat. The Lurker, very smart, very insightful. Thanks, Abe. This is how you do it. You got to go for it, man. You got to go for it. I heard you call me out. I just saw the stream, and I'm sorry I wasn't there. I would have popped in, no doubt. All right. Damn. When did he? I already gave Abe. I've probably named off about 20 people so far. Gosh, damn it! I need a list. Okay, homeboy, man. Very helpful, very smart, a marketer. He really wants to help people, and he's always positive. Thank you, Kristen Hemingway. Kristen Hemingway is a very sweet person. She's very fun to talk to. She likes to let it flow. Yes, she is attractive, and I'm glad to have her in my streams anytime she wants to. Would love to get to know you better, Kristen. Yes, I already said Crystal Lynn. Oh boy, Isaac. Isaac is very smart, and he is very funny. He's very, very intelligent, and he's very talented. That's how you do it, Abe, right there. I don't know him very much, but I'll just include him since he's been in the topic of conversation. Is Bowser. Bowser's creative. Yes, he does have a good voice. I wish I had his voice. He stays positive for the most part. He's loyal to his friends. And yes, he is good with OBS. Oh, you're very welcome, Kristen. And okay, Tina Dandridge is fearless. She's funny. She can flow off the top of her head better than anyone I've seen. She's vicious. which is a positive, can be positive. And she doesn't hold anything back. There's a lot of people, Colt 49er is funny. He can visualize things and put them into written form, which is a talent. My Cry for Help is extremely talented. I need to quit saying okay? That's going to stop. My Cry for Help is a very welcoming person, hospitable, kind of like a teddy bear, and I appreciate his company in any of my streams and in his stream. Art, Reaper Man, a very funny person, very insightful, someone who I always like in my stream and someone I like to say hello to anywhere he's at. And he's always been good to me. Nobody's independent thinker. He's funny. He does what he wants. Extremely intelligent. And anything he says is noteworthy. Fifi Pest, his wife. Yeah, she's funny. She did great Amy skits. I can tell she's very creative. And she has a great personality. The Realest Streamer. Thank you, Abe. Hey, I appreciate that. Throw the names out. The Realest Streamer. Yeah, he's going for it. He is creative. He knows how. I just said again. Fuck. I thought you were calling me the Realest. Anyway. Yeah, he's fearless. He's not afraid to take on Isaac, which is, very, very gutsy. Fuck, dude, this is hard. There's like 50 more people. I'm trying to think of middle of the night people. All right, throw some people out. But anyway, Realest Streamer, yeah, he can be funny. He's intelligent and he's creative. It's not hard, man. It's really not hard. What I'm learning is everybody has so many dimensions. Everybody. I could do a stream where I talk shit on everybody, every single person. Now I'm not going to, but it just shows you that it's easy to go one way or the other. Okay, you're gonna have to give me 10 seconds to think every now and then. John Brooks is a very positive person. He's a very lovable person. He shows love. Hey, Crystalline, maybe you missed me. You're going to have to watch this over. I got to keep going, Crystal. But I did put that you're a very fun person. You're very intuitive. I love your how you interject when you interject. It's very, what was it called? You have good timing with what you do, and you're a very sweet person. Everyone who pops in, I'll have to do it over again. But anyways, there's a lot of people that I've already gone over, probably 20, 25 people. Yep. I've done Morticia, Wolfden, Miss D, Chris Gomez, Abe, Crystal Lynn, Tina, both Tinas, both BBYs, JB. All right, this is going to be a difficult one. Pagel. Jeffrey Pagel, yeah, he's funny. He's funny. I did nobody. Y'all are gonna have to put maybe put some names down for me. Stephanie Cardinal, yes, she is funny. Yes, she does have good content. Yes, she is very creative. And she's pretty. Her husband is funny, smart, and I haven't seen him much. So that's about all I can put there. Colton Worley is a funny dude. I love to see him on My Cry streams. Thanks for following me on Twitter. We haven't talked much. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Janelle Hammer. Oh, sweetest person. Janelle Hammer is a very sweet person. She's very wise, very smart, and it's someone who I will always listen to. Anything she has to say, she's definitely someone that you need to listen to whenever she talks. Mama Elmo, cute, sweet. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Abe. Mama Elmo, cute, sweet, sexy. Someone I'd like to get to know more, but she seems like a very lovable person, and I really like her personality. Truthfully Trisha, I don't know who Truthfully Trisha is. Pickle Boy, extremely creative, smart, wise. Oh, Miss Janelle. But anyway, and he's very intuitive. Roasted Studios, she stands up for what she believes in. She doesn't back down. Roasted Studios, yeah. And she is she knows how to respect someone that she knows how to respectfully ask someone to leave without blocking or talking trash on. So that's something I respect. Miss Janelle's pretty cool. She is creative. She's smart. She's pretty. She is pretty. Damn it, I said again. That's all you got to do. I don't have to spend too much time on it. God, dog, there's so many people. But anyway, Abe, I really appreciate. Basically, here's the deal, Abe. I just want to address this real quick. It isn't really about a positive stream. It's just about a change in subject matter. If because like BBY makes cooking videos, or they make videos, any other types of videos. That's what it is. It's not necessarily being positive, but even if you did make a positive stream and you're really going that direction, I'll pop in. But to tell you the truth, I really did just get up. People are wondering, I actually stayed up 52 hours. I stayed up much longer than I streamed the other day after that 36-hour stream. So what happens is I have to go through a process of sleeping. And I get up every now and then and I check shit. But starting about 5 hours ago is really when I got up again. So that's why I didn't pop into people's streams or say anything. Yeah, I saw it. I did see it. Let's see. But anyway, this is a kind of a separate stream. I think I know what's going on. They called you the P word and they messed with. But I'm not going to, like that, I'm not going to get involved in any of that. Damn, there's so many goddamn good people. Okay, Russell C. Russell C. is a very smart, intelligent, intuitive person. The song that he made on his channel is very good. He's a very good singer. He could probably go out and, I don't know. Perhaps, I don't know. I think he could be I don't. If I had his talent, I would actually do some open mics with his good. But he's a very talented singer and guitar player. Now, what's going to happen is I'm probably going to make a stream after this after I remember all the people that I didn't bring up. John Spawn. John Spawn is very intelligent, funny. He's a good sport, you know. A lot of things come his way, and he handles things gracefully. So that's definitely extremely positive thing, and he's a very good friend. He's a conversationalist. He understands the art of conversation. Jamie Lynn Jamie Lynn, a very good person, very good heart. She's a very good person to chat with, and I consider her a good friend. As I had said, she's like the angel of YouTube. She just swoops in and gives knowledge, and a very, very good soul. Okay, I'm reading your comment. It's not about the people, it's about how they treated. Yeah, well, I did check in on him, and you know, Wolf is going to be Wolf, and over time it will show that he's still a good, loyal friend to who he decides to be loyal to. And that's all there is to it. You know, things are so, I mean, if you get anywhere near that conflict, there's going to be, you got to watch out. You know, there's going to be suspicions. There's going to, I really thought I was going to think of like 100 people. I mean, there were people probably at the end. God, it's hard, man. It's really difficult. Kayla Johnson gave a great effort. Knows the tricks of the trade, very smart, and she gave it her best. Which woman is funny, intelligent, crazy as hell. YT News is smart, and I believe that is her. And yes, she is pretty. You know, people say whatever, but she is pretty. She's not even wearing makeup. So Carmen, yeah. Carmen is a very pleasant person, a very good conversationalist, someone who I really enjoy chatting with, a good soul. Nicole Cribb is funny, a good heart, very fun to be with. I haven't seen her very much at all. Kami Joe is a very sweet person. She's very smart. She stands up for what she believes in. I understand it's tough for her to be in some places where other people are, but she stood up for herself, and I believe in the end it will show that she was on the right side of things. So I just wanted to say that we haven't chatted in a while. She was someone who we would chat all night because she lives in Japan. But I just want to say she's a very sweet and smart person, and I hope she's doing well. YT, I believe she came in one of my streams, but she's been very nice to me. and I hope the best for her. I think she's a very sweet person. She might get in too deep. Okay, TCB Tube. He's a very smart, and I don't say this lightly when I say people are smart. Hey, Erica, I already mentioned Erica Davidson, but I said that Erica is someone who stands up what she believes. She's fearless. Um, she's diplomatic, and I think I went on for a little bit, but I am. And I'm glad we could work things out, and I really appreciate you in my stream, and I enjoy your comments in other people's streams. So that's the second time I've mentioned Erica. I believe she's probably someone else that I know as another screen name, and I probably mentioned that person also. But TCB Tube, he's fearless, he's funny, and he's very smart. He's someone that if he lived near me, I think we would be friends. But he's the type of person that and Abe, TCB are the types of people that would probably be friends in everyday life. Okay, go. And Rabbit, of course, even Morticia. Aside from all this, those are personalities that I probably get along with very well. But this community is grounded in drama, and that's where we've started. It doesn't have to be where things end up, but it's where we've started. It's where we've been able to find people. So that's just how a lot of connections have built and people taking up for people and whatever. But I can take this channel in any direction I want to. And I do reserve my right to tear into people's asses and being negative. It's not about being positive or negative. It's just about being honest, So this is definitely not one of those marathon streams. More than anything, I wanted to say hello. Abe gave me the inspiration because it is a good spiritual practice. Every now and then, in your everyday life, to just write down or think of all the positives you can think of, even your enemies, because there are positives. There always are positives. People are so multidimensional. It's not hard to find positives. So, Sherry Lynn is a very loyal person. We haven't chatted in a while. It may be difficult for her to be in my stream just because of what things are going on, but I do appreciate her friendship. Sherry Lynn. Nora is a very funny person. She's a great person to chat with. She has a good heart. She's a very loyal person to her friends. Wagon is extremely creative. He's funny. Wagon and I have a lot of things in common, being that we like to do things off the cuff. We like to stage little antics here and there and keep reaching for new ideas, new things to do. Here's one. Fuck. This is a hard one. Oxyman. Well, Oxyman has an interesting screen name. He knows how to type. He knows how to read and type and go onto YouTube. Blue Wings. Blue Wings is an extremely loyal person. She's a great friend who she's friends with. She's fun to chat with. She's a very forgiving person. She's forgiven me, it appears. But a very sweet person. So here we go. I guess we're going. Oh, here's one. Karen Ledbetter. Karen Ledbetter is a creative person. She has a lot of determination. She's able to admit to things that have happened and acknowledge things. And I hope the best for Karen Ledbetter. Man, I'm getting drained here, guys. I mean, I would actually like to keep going over people that I've already mentioned. Trump man is doing a good job. He's spreading the message of his, what would you call his venture, his new venture, which is being the president of the United States. And I believe he's doing the job that he was hired to do very well. Oh gosh, there's a few that I don't want to talk about. So I am going to omit a few that come across my mind. But if you put them in the chat, I'll do it. Anybody in the chat you want to mention to say good things about? Yo, Jack, guess what I saw old Trump man say the other day? What was that? But like I said, I have slept a lot. I'm at 100%. I'm still warming up to 100%. And a lot of people are here that I've probably already mentioned, but you're going to have to go back and watch this. Because I probably named about 20 right off the bat. And people will be offended. No, fuck that. See, Trump, he needs to understand that most of the Hispanics that come are the best. They really are the best. I've been with them in Texas, right? I've been in the trenches. And if they have been good citizens, then we need to go ahead and allow, let's say, give them a very easy way to citizenship. And then fucking build that wall. It's the only way to deal with it. And people like BBY, first of all, he's Puerto Rican. He is an American citizen, right? He's Puerto Rican. So fuck whatever Trump man said about that. Fuck it. It's ridiculous. And I think that's the one place where Trump messed up. The one place Trump messed up was to say they're rapists and they're best people. My ass. The people that we get are the hard workers. Now, there's a problem with the anchor babies and, those that leech off the government. That's a different subject. But the workers that I've been around are some of the best people you'll ever find. They're freedom fighters. And they do what it takes to stay here. They've edged me out of a lot of work, but hats off to them if they do a better job. So let's, okay, so my mind is wandering into the world of GFAM. Rhonda Gomez, very loyal, funny person. She's a mainstay on Chris's stream, and she's retracted. Oh, you don't got to retract it. Why are you retracting, dog? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? But she's very supportive of Chris. And thanks, Erica. Thank you. I wish I saw you and I could. But anyway, that's very great. Nice of you to say, Erica. Bing, boom, boom. My hair's kind of messy, so I put on a cap. All right, so I'm just hammering it, right? Omar Sandoval. Omar is a very persistent person. He's goal oriented, and he's really going for making his channel successful. And I've never seen anything. He's always, there's never anything negative to say of Omar. All right, Abe. All right, Abe. Oh, well, I guess I could say Mary Todd Lincoln has been a very sweet person. She's funny, and she stands by her man. So we're even going that far, huh? So I know there's some people from GFAM that I've been acquainted with that I may be leaving out, but I just want to say that entire group is very positive. They're doing good things. Chris is a creative person. You never know what he's going to do in his stream. All right. You're welcome. And if I'm leaving anyone out, I understand. You have to understand that I just got off to be honest, it was a 36-hour stream. I haven't talked about it much, but the last segment, yes, that is true, Erica. The last segment of 6 hours got controversial. I said too much. I just said again. I'm sorry. I said too much. Everything was wrong on my end, but I still think 30 hours is good. So fuck it. But I appreciate everybody's support getting me over the finish line after that 36. Yep, that's true, Erica. So the challenge is being nice and still bringing in numbers, because if I was going after somebody, I would have probably 20 people watching. But what keeps me going is, staying positive. That's how I'm able to stream so long, is because I just try to show love to everybody, and then a lot of love comes my way, and being funny, So we had Colton, My Cry. Oh my gosh, I know I'm missing a very core group of people. I know I'm screwing up. You missed the juicy stuff. So, who are some people? Lounging with John. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. There we go. There you go, Abe. Lounging with John. He just wants to have a good, positive stream. He just wants to get along with people. A very noble person. I respect him a lot. Sometimes when you want to get to know, but there might be something. And I was nipping at his heels a little bit, but to be honest with you, I really do like John, and I hope we get to, network and interact a lot more in the future. That is correct, Erica. He stays out of drama and respects everyone. So come on, guys. So anyone you want to mention, or anyone who's in the chat, if you haven't, if I haven't mentioned you yet, or if I missed you, I could mention you again. But I am just saying positive things about everybody I can think of. Happy Girl. I did mention, I've already done Happy Girl, but I said she's a very smart, intelligent person that was a very good friend that supported me. She knew that I was perhaps in a rough period of that long stream, and she really kept things going. and I was very happy that she could be there. But yes, I did have a good rest. Man, I don't know, guys. I'm not gonna do an extremely long stream, but I have the ability to. I'm just gonna have to do a lot of personal things, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. So, of course, I have mentioned JB, Whimsity. I kept asking for it. That's right. Yeah, like the last freaking 15 hours, Abe wasn't around. So, anyways, there are some people I've never even chatted with. I'm thinking of, but so anyway, guys, I could just roll with what's going on. I did notice what was going on today. I did check out. Hey, JB, just woke up for a minute. Oh, I am well. I hope you are too. I have already, but I will say JB is a very smart, very good friend. Very funny. And I'm so glad to know JB. But I'm just trying to go say positive things about everybody. I've probably mentioned 30 people. And naturally, I'm probably leaving people out. But that's it, man. How you doing, JB? I can't believe you just wake up but I do the same thing. I'll wake up and check things out, but I usually don't say anything. I'm stumped. That's nice of you. I'm glad I met you too. Okay. I'm done, guys. Give me a name or pop in here to remind me of your presence. But yeah. Oh, okay. Amy. Amy is very charismatic. She's very funny. She's very brave. Adam. Adam's very loyal. He is funny sometimes. He interjects sometimes his interjections are pretty good. Cutie Beauty, I don't think I've ever, I don't know, we've never come across each other, but Cutie Beauty is I guess a loyal friend. I don't know much about Cutie Beauty. Baba Boo is a good person, very kind-hearted. And when the time comes, will speak his mind. You know I have to say hi to you if you're on. Well, that's very nice of you, JB. Yep, I already went over Isaac. I really have, guys. I really have covered pretty much everything. I'm not going to cover Isaac again. I said he's intelligent, funny. He has a strong spirit. Do y'all want me to do a negative stream? What do you think if I did a negative stream? Big fan, yeah. But I wouldn't. There were many people I wouldn't want to say anything negative about. So I just thought it was a challenge to do. It's not like I really, the core group of people that is generally how but there's, people that challenge. So I'm not, look, I'm not trying to be like Mr. Nice or Mr. Positive. I just thought it was a challenge because it's a good practice. It really is a good practice. Charlie. So Charlie is fearless. He can be funny. I think he does have a lot of intuition and and I really think if he could do something where he won't get struck down, I think he could go far. But just like Isaac said, I think he's going to have to move on to Twitch. I think Charlie's going to just have to move on to Twitch, guys, because he's going to keep getting taken down. Erica, I don't even know if that's the same Erica. But anyway, Charlie's sidekick, Erica, or girlfriend, she's smart and funny. She's creative. She has a strong personality. And just her by herself, if she wanted to start a channel by herself, I think over time it would be successful. I'm at the end of the road, man. And I guarantee you there's at least 10 people that I'm going to offend by not mentioning, but you have to watch this. Start at the beginning. Yeah, I have nothing negative to say about Charlie's Erica. But Erica Davidson, you still are a mystery. And yep. But I really respect this Erica Davidson, because she came straight to me about something, and and I really appreciate that. It could have gone in another direction, but I think we're both committed to working things out so we can get along. Here's one I have. Samantha Sears believes in what she says. She's loyal to her friend. She wants to stick up for her friend, and that's respectable. Man, my camera froze up. But anyway, that's very sweet of you, Erica. Thank you for being honest with me. Yeah, I mean, starting out with all these baby channels, a good way to just, is to speak your mind, talk trash. Rolling eyes. And really, it's something that if I did that, if I went all the way with that, I don't know what would happen. It might be a good thing, But I honestly did. I spent about 4 days of nonstop talking trash. And to me, that has a lifespan, So I pulled those videos and I said, I'm finished with that. I just blew off some steam. And sometimes when you're frustrated, you involve people that had nothing to do with things. And so that is what I regret. When you get angry, you start taking it out on other people, and it's not fair to them. Just looking at whose comment. His comment. There's no his. So guys, hey, we can talk. My mom is a very intelligent person. She's very thoughtful. She writes good notes. My dad is a very good soul, a very loving person. A very, very, very good father. My dog is one of the best dogs in the world. She loves everybody, and she has aged very well. I have the best brother in the world. He's the funniest person there is, and we consider each other best friends, but that goes without saying. His wife is a very smart, caring, good-hearted person, and she's very pretty. And our nephews are extremely intelligent, and they're going to be good people. So, if there's anybody that you'd like to see, if I could think of good things to say, go ahead and put them in the chat. Outlaws. Barely knew Outlaws, but he's been very nice to me. A very good person to chat with. World Exploder is a crazy person, and he has a good heart in the end. I've named them all. I mean, shit. Shell and C. Gina Windstar. Oh, okay, here we go. Gina Windstar seems like an intelligent person. She was supportive of me, but she's never. Yeah, I did mention Karen. But Gina Windstar's never been in my chat, but she has given me positive comments. Karen, I said, is a creative person. She has a strong spirit, and she does have the ability to recognize where she has slipped up. It's going to be a process, but I do eventually believe that she will. I think she has the ability to acknowledge things and hopefully correct herself. And it's natural for her to resist, It is natural for her to resist with so many people, given their thoughts, and she listens to all of them. So I don't know. Caroline, 1-2 be free. We had a great chat. It was good to get to know Carolyn. She seems like a sincere, smart person. But But I do appreciate everyone. Anyone come in the chat, I'll give you some extra love. Evil Abe is a good friend to me. I know that he has a good heart. He believes in what he says. He's very sincere and one of the funniest people I've ever heard. One of the funniest. I mean, those streams he did a week ago were fire. And just like when you watch a stand-up comedian, like, you know, on Def Jam, and you know, it's easy for me to separate the humor from the attack, you know, because the humor by itself is what I see. And I do, when Morticia goes after Abe, you know, it's funny. It's all funny. I don't want anyone to get hurt, though. Yep. Oh, so who else? Who else? Gina Winstar, Rhonda Woolman. Rhonda Woolman has been a very good person, very good to me. She seems like an independent country girl. And I would like to get to know better. And so what happened, I got a little bit of a buzz, you know, just focusing on positive. I got a buzz, man. I haven't taken no drugs or nothing. It's good, man. Just do it every now and then. But where do you go from here? Well, yeah, that's what this stream is. Who else? Oh, Ramon. What's his name? There's a streamer. His last name is Ramon. Yeah, I already mentioned the lurker. We've already touched on the lurker. Very sweet person. Mason Ramon. Thanks, Crystal. See, there she is again. There she is. Mason Ramon. He's very intuitive. He's respectful to everybody. He does stand up for what he believes in. I believe he's probably somebody I will interact with in the future. I'm done, man. So this is not going to be some type of freaky stream. I mean, I could probably do a 12-hour stream because I got a lot of good vibes going. But I did want to emphasize Carmen. Carmen is a sweetie. A really cool person to chat with. He said you were sick and gay. Mason Ramon called you sick and gay. But I did catch the replay of Abe's positive stream, and I really hats off to you for doing that. But if I'll be honest with you, you still, it's really about it really isn't about it's about if you're going to have any conflict with any of my other friends. So that's what it's about. It's just about the subject matter. But hats off to you, Abe, for, you know, it takes a lot of guts to do what you're doing. And I hope things work out in some way. You know, I just hope it doesn't end in people getting kicked off YouTube or anything like that. I don't like any of that. Steve Billings seems like loyal. Believe it or not, Steve Billings came in my last stream and made a positive comment, gave me a thumbs up, a like. So thank you, Steve Billings. Morticia was there in the beginning and the last segment that I couldn't publish, but we did have quite a long discussion, and it was good. And thanks for doing that, Morticia. Thank you so much. I know it's difficult, but you know what? In the end, we're going to have longer discussions. We're going to get to know each other more and have a lot more fun, because we have in the past we have. So things are what they are right now, and it's okay. Yes, yes, it was a good chat. We have fun like we always do. And that's how it was before all this. And that's where I'm coming from. Before all this, there weren't any problems. And I've decided to take a stand and keep everyone in a good place in my heart, even if they have a problem with each other. Because I'm not going to keep going back and forth. And I learned that there were a few beefs that were orchestrated. So when that happens, I'm not going to be a fool, because I understand that things can start out real and end up orchestrated. So, and I'm not being a pussy. I'm not being scared to whatever. I'm not going to be a fool. And there might be times where we do all get together and I'll be on the front lines. But at this moment, I don't have a heart to go up against any of these people. And that's just where it is right now. In the meantime, if we could chat, that's cool. I don't expect anyone to chat with me if I'm not going to be on the front lines with them. But, you know, it's only because friends are going at each other, and so I'm not going to choose sides. It's not because I'm scared. It's because I'm loyal and I like them. So I think I guarantee you there's like probably 20 more people I could mention that I do want to say positive things about. Okay, John Hagee. John Hagee, he's very good with getting information. He's a funny guy. I don't know. We haven't even exchanged words at all. Hello, Lisa Ann. A new person. I don't believe we've met. At least Anne has a very nice name, and she's been very nice. Rolling eyes. But whatever. No. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I blocked. My policy was gonna be I'll block somebody, but each new stream I start over. So I do have, and Priscilla Rose. Priscilla Rose has been so nice to me. A very good person to chat with. She's someone I've gotten to know very recently, and I've appreciate her company in each one of my streams. So that is one, but it's typically, you know, those that, you know, in a 36-hour stream, you wouldn't believe just the people that would pop in here and there, and there's absolutely no way I could remember them. But I'll say this, as far as me not taking sides, I still think y'all are creating something together, you know? So let's branch out a little bit. Jen, Michael's sister, I think she's really come a long ways. I think she's a strong person, and she's matured a lot in the last 2 years. And this beef of Abe and Morticia is legendary. It really is. It's like, hopefully it will be something that will be, you know, it's not something that's going to turn into a terrible situation, but it will be remembered. And well, I think Jen is doing a great job recently. I mean, you always have to see where people are at. And she's dealing with a lot of things, you know. Well, I'll say this, Morticia hasn't been bad to me whatsoever. And she forgave me, I guess, and I'm very thankful for that, because yes, she's very passionate. All right. But, you know, it's difficult handling YouTube fame. She is a famous person on YouTube, and at the same time dealing with kids and possibly dealing with some issues and that's what she seems like she's very stable compared to past years that we've seen on film, you know. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned so many people at the beginning, including Whimsity, Michelle and C, Nobody. Very fun people. But I went into more detail. I haven't even talked about Grandpa. Yeah, he took care of the kids at the end. I believe that he was able to envision what Michael at the beginning of Angry Grandpa. I think it was Michael just filming him getting angry or putting pranks on him, but after a while Grandpa embraced Michael's vision, and that's how they were able to make tons of money. So it takes a very smart person to do that. And Miss D has been nothing but nice to me. Even though we barely interacted. And she doesn't go into a lot of people's streams, but she does have a big presence right now on YouTube. And when she talks, people need it. It's worth to listen to. I know I'm missing some key personalities here. Well, kudos to Mike for doing what he can. It's difficult when people become famous and they have family. And when you are, a sister to someone who has gotten famous, it's difficult to find your place, Charles, okay, I'll say it. Charles 1.5. Charles 1.5. He seems like a strong person. He's had to deal with the difficult situations. We have interacted a little bit. Charles in charge. So anyway, that's the theme of this stream. Don't think that I'm always going to be positive, but I just hope to bring interesting things. My goal isn't to just stream and talk to the chat, but that's what I did for the theme of the last stream was 30. It was 30 hours. It was 36. But those 30 hours, really, I talked to the chat. And that's what that was. This is positive for everybody. That's what this is. Rabbit. See, I'm not mentioning the most obvious ones. Yeah, I did. I already mention Rabbit. I didn't mention him. He was the subject. I already. So I slept like a motherfucker. I slept for I got up at one point yesterday and I felt like I was finished. But I just laid down again and slept another 12 hours with no medication. So I feel good about that. I use medication here and there, but sometimes I don't need it. All right, guys. Pop in the chat if you didn't hear me mention you. Suggest somebody. because I'll give it to you. It doesn't matter who you are. I will give you positivity. But you streamed your ass off. I mean, you had like 3 streams. But seriously, man, you need to be on camera, dude. Tired of this shit. See, I only talk trash to my friends. But that's how it should be, right? I just wish you would talk trash on me a little bit more. Yeah, Priscilla, if I had a normal sleep schedule, I would. Completely psychotic, I would, but I'm used to it. I'm used to sleeping a long time and waking up. You know, people might think, "Oh, well, what does he do?" I've been working on being in this situation for many years. I had a business and I did go I had some mental illness, some big mental illness. But I had money, I had a business, I had workers. And I decided, it's not worth it. My mind was focused on bigger numbers, bigger numbers, bigger numbers. And I had 100,000 in debt. I was 100,000 in debt. So my goal was to be free of debt and to be in a position where I could create anything. I've been in public housing. I've lived with my parents. I've lived in Oregon in a homeless shelter. I did not seek those places. It's just where I ended up. I lived in a forest. I lived in a cave. Because and last year I got $60,000 forgiven for student loans because of mental health. And I had to look into it. There's a lot of people that have mental illness with these student loans and they can be forgiven. You just have to work through the process. I've been working through all these processes. And during that period, I started doing artwork. Before I produced anything, I was an artist. But then I have like about 50 pieces. There's so much that I have big pieces. I could turn this camera around. There's a big 4-foot by 4-foot, and I have 4 of those. And it's like each one took a month, working 10 hours a day. Yeah. But when you have mental illness, there's no one that comes up to you and say, "Hey, here, you can get these forgiven." You have to look into all the details of all these things. Just like I have free mental illness, free psychiatric care. It's available. But you have to have an emergency for all this to happen. I was in school and the school counselor basically took me to the MHMR in town because I was having I was fucked up. And they almost took me to a mental hospital. But what they did was they gave me intensive outpatient treatment to where I was going in about every 5 days. And I devoted myself to getting well. I dropped everything. Thankfully, they gave me a degree. I was at a place where a counselor, they got together and they decided to, change some things and work some things out. So I got my degree right when I was fucked. I couldn't do anything. Thanks, Abe. Glad you got help. Thanks, Abe. And thankfully, I found a good medication. It took 10 years to find a good medication, but the one that works for me is Seroquel because I was manic. I wasn't depressed. I was manic. So I would stay up for 3 days, and it was unhealthy, you know. Stay up for 3 days, get 5 days of sleep, stay up for 2 days. And Seroquel was the only thing that it kicked my ass. It's like, you're done. Nothing else did that. So I suffered greatly for a long time. I'm just glad I'm not fucked up. I may not be like in a situation where I can say, oh, I have a house and kids and all that, but I'm not fucked up. And I just focused on meditation for about 8 years, and I got better. So there's a way out of it. I believe there is a way out of mental illness. You're not going to hear hardly anybody say that. And it's worth the effort. Because when you're healthy, all things are possible. Because I'm healthy, I do what I need to do when I need to do it. Priscilla says, my big brother suffered from mental illness for many years. He had a beautiful family, wonderful support system, but he just couldn't live anymore. Yeah, and when people kill themselves, when that happens, it's because they want relief. They're suffering. That's what it's from. It's not just a thought saying, oh, I should kill him. No, it's because they've tried everything. And hope, you know, I focused on patience for 3 years. Like, that's all I focused on. Okay. Yeah. But he's not suffering anymore, and that's for sure. That is for sure. No, I didn't read that. My cousin in January. Yeah, I mean, no, for the most part, nobody could help me. You know, I got well when I got away from everybody. There wasn't anything anyone could help me with. They all wanted to. And I believe YouTube is a good place to help people to say what they want to say. You know, they don't believe that they're being heard. And I'll tell you one thing. When you have a channel that you can just stream on, you're going to be heard. So this is very good for me. You know, right at the beginning, I just trashed everybody. and I got it out of my system. But I don't, you know, carry those thoughts past those streams. I really don't. It's like I've said this before. It's like when someone in baseball goes up to bat, an umpire makes a bad call, and the batter raises hell, and he's got about 10 seconds, and the ump gives him about 10 seconds, and then he says, okay, you say one more thing and you're out of here. And the batter just goes back to the batter's box, and they're friends later in the game, it was just a momentary thing. So oh gosh. This is definitely a unique chat. Every chat is different. Every chat has its own personality. And we're not going to stop until we figure out how to handle these illnesses. What's it all about? And I think it's about people wanting more from life. Because at this point, even if you are completely broke and homeless, you have pretty much everything you need. And I think people want to have more we just want to live more, enjoy life. From Amy, you remember me from Amy's stream? I was trolling. Sorry, guys. I trolled Amy quite a few times. Usually I've actually trolled Tina too. I would write, do you like pancakes? Or stupid shit to get her off her game, But yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I've told people that I have a problem with. I've just kept it positive. I really have. I don't think I've strayed from that in this stream. So anyway, and I do understand that people have been fake to me and wanted to follow me just to get information or get close. But I've just been nice and respectful. Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. But I take everyone at face value. Thank you, Priscilla. I'm very down. Thank you very much. But I did want to thank everybody for helping me out with the 30-hour stream. I provided a link on the first part of the 30-hour stream. In the comments, I provided the link to the 26-hour stream. And you can go there, and it's a memorial to the 26-hour stream. It shows the likes and the dislikes. 130 likes to 85 dislikes. So that's you know, that tells a story in itself. You know what I'm saying? So I do think but that was a great stream. It was great. Oh, Stephen. Okay, here we go. Stephen Farmer is very funny. He's not part of this general community. He just came in. Okay, here we go. And he was extremely funny. He pushed the limits, which I appreciate. Phoenix Lightwing is a gutsy person to talk about the furry community. He's part of the furries. And he's a very good person to talk to. He's a good conversationalist, and I appreciate his company. Luis Martinez, I appreciated his time. Funny as a motherfucker. And I would hope that he could come in again. So, Tonic Jimp has been a great addition to my chat. A very positive person. And I'm thankful every time he wants to come in. Anybody who's hanging out in the back and watching but needing to stay back, I appreciate you. Much love to you. Would love to have you to stop by my channel when I'm streaming. I don't do for 36. Well, good grief, Priscilla. I'm going to check it out. And the Honorable Carlos Martinez, thanks for everything you've done for me. I appreciate it. I know it might piss you off when I have my shirt off. I've gathered that. But it's just because I'm hot. Right now it's not too hot here. But thanks for everything you've done, Mr. Carlos Martinez. And I'll try to perhaps write everybody down. Name them. Okay. Go ahead, name them off. Me and Sean have had good interaction. I've never talked to Sparky C. Rose is good. Never talked to Mama Loves. Never talked to Victoria. But whatever. There you go. Me and everyone's welcome. Bring it on, man. You got the guts to step in here when I'm talking positive. I respect that. You come on up in here. It means you really mean what you're saying. So, I'm going to unblock everybody right now. It might fuck up, but give it a chance. Hang in there. I'm going to unblock everybody. I forgot to do that. Spooky Lilith. Spooky Lilith is live. You might want to go over there and tell her Jack Squat said hello. I know this is messing things up. Hang in there. But just like just like Abe said earlier, I'm kind of listless. I don't have much to talk about. But when he had his positive stream, he inspired me to do the same thing. Just say good things about everybody. So Creator Studio, if you haven't supported, please do so. I'm at 201. I don't want to go below 200. It says 8 views, 1 like. My ass. Community settings. So Brittany, no. Okay, guys, I'm going to just unblock everybody. Brittany Blue Eyes, please don't come back in here if you're 11 years old. Lynched all inwards. Lynched all inwards. Just change your screen name. Honorable Kayla Johnson, you're unblocked. Along with your other account, Death Takes Over. So, as of now, you're unblocked. Got it? So come on in. You want to make a video about how I'm in? Me? First of all, if I did, let's talk about it. There's no need to slander me because here I am. I'd like to work it out. And tell me where I went wrong. I'll listen. Jack, you're just kissing ass. That is it. This nice crap. All right, let's get spicy. Oh, Cutie's Priscilla Rose closest friend. Hey, I am cool with that community. We've had Blue Wings and I have had long conversations. We got no problems, as well as John. Jack, you're just kissing ass. That's it. There you go. Show those true colors, Lisa. Yes, maybe a change of the screen name would help on that one person. I knew when she came in, I knew she would start. I would love it if Amy came in because I'd like to talk directly to her. Yet she and all them talk crap on Abe on that comment section. Oh, poor lurker. Yeah, I'm not going to just keep reading these. Phoenix Lightwing. Oh, you did? You found a hot gamer girl furry? Well, good for you, dude. I mentioned you. I went through the list of people to talk positive on, and I gave you your proper due. But thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. What kind of furry is she? One more. I forgot. I'm sorry. Louisiana boy, you've been nothing but supportive. I appreciate you. Thanks for you've come into almost every stream, shown respect. You don't talk much, which I understand. That's cool. But I just want to give you shout out. I don't know too much. She has a wolf Sona called Cake. All right. It's pretty cool. Phoenix Lightning is a member of the furry community. He represents a furry in the future, like 2000, I think 70. And I have no idea what that's about. And our personalities are similar. Oh, that's good. You know, this is a great place to find, you know, to narrow things down, you know. But all these streams are just a prelude to what my channel will really be. I'm just testing all this shit out. Did the long streams. I'm not sure if I'll do that again. So give me some names, man. Give me some people you might think would be difficult to talk good on. In the public, in politics, in religion, in history, YouTube personalities, etc., etc. But I have nothing negative to say about Phoenix Lightwing. He's been an awesome person in the middle of the night. He lives in the UK. Hitler! Wait. Hitler was, he stood up for what he believed in. He was a good speaker. Stash. Fuck you. I don't have a good stash. I didn't. Hey, well, I'll just say this, Lisa Ann. First of all, I said he was a good speaker and he stood up for what he believed in. And I don't think I need to go any further than that. So first of all, I've had nothing good to say about Morticia for quite a while. She's been good to me. She's taken She knows how to kick Abe around a little bit, and I hope it doesn't go too far. Isaac is a different deal, you know, but I've already talked about Isaac. I gave all the positive qualities I could think of Isaac. Phoenix Lightwing is a creative person. He has a lot of integrity. We already had this discussion. We have not. Thanks for coming in, Priscilla. It's nice to have you. I appreciate the time that you spent on the chat. And I will hope to get to know you better. I'm going to go check out your channel. I wrote it down. So thank you very much. You've been very sweet to me. Have a good night, Priscilla. I believe Wisconsin. You're in Wisconsin. Take care of Wisconsin. Whatever. So, have I got to the end? Yeah, Wisconsin. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for popping in. I mean, there were no. Good night, Priscilla. Danny Duncan is a channel that I watch. He's funny, crazy, and he's getting very successful. He knows how to make money on YouTube. So if you haven't heard your name, you're just coming in, let me know if you're here. If you show up in the chat, I can repeat the positive things that I've said about you. I think there are people I'm forgetting that are in my Cries group. I know that there's at least 5 to 10 people that I have forgotten. But I just gave it a shot, you know. You have a lot of deja vu, huh? Well, it's a very mystical thing. But in the end, we are all source energy at the core of who we are. And if you can connect to people on that level, you have a lot of flexibility. All right, guys. I'm thinking about stopping this at 2 hours. At 11 minutes, 3:40. Lisa Ann. Tell us who you really are, Lisa Ann. And Erica Davidson. Tell us who you really are. Everybody is unblocked. I hope it processed. If y'all could think of anybody else. So, Phoenix, did you deal with that situation where you thought you were going to get killed? Is that something that you've dealt with, or is it still a situation? Jack, do not start. Do you want everyone against you? I would advise you to shut it. Everyone against me? I don't want everyone against me. I haven't said anything negative, Lisa. I just think that maybe you're someone else, and I would love to say hi to. I'm only going to talk positive. But, anyways, I'll be respectful, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to push it. So, but I appreciate you being here. I mean, you haven't done anything to me. So, we've had a lot of people coming in and out. A lot of people. Okay. Well, I just hope you don't have any problems, Phoenix. But I'm glad you got through it the other day. But this channel will focus on creative ideas and the thing about me is, I try to get to know everybody on on a one-to-one basis. You want to make a fursuit? Well, that's interesting. Maybe, I've done lots of things where I thought, but like I said, I don't mind anybody coming in here. If they want to use a different screen name, I'll take them on face value. I'm not going to conjure up ideas or anything. It's just as you present yourself, that's how I'm going to interact. I'm just kissing ass. No, I'm not. Because this stream is titled Talking Nice About Everyone. I think that's what it's called. And that's how it's going to be. And I appreciate bringing those things up. Let's see. Mama. There was a woman named Sarah Mama. I know the last name was Mana, and I really enjoyed having you in here. And it was just during the 26-hour. At 4 minutes away from 2 hours. I'm considering stopping it at 4, so that would make it 3:37, possibly 3:38. I mean, possibly 3:36. And that'll be it, guys. It's possible I would do a 36 to 48 hour stream in the future. It is possible. And you could say anything you want in this stream. She posted a like to see what I think of you. I accidentally, and I mean accidentally, liked, and I got the highest score on her list of friends. Oh, wow. Accidentally? Oh, that's interesting. Well, sometimes that's how it's supposed to be, you know? It's hard to find people that match your personality, you know, maybe in the town you live. And that's how good things get started. But Abe, man, seriously, Abe, dude, it's all right if don't take it if I'm not in your stream, because first off, I wasn't awake. And second off, I'm really steering clear, right? This might take a month or two, and that's okay, man. It might be a while. Oh, she lives in the United States. Hey, man, if you want to call me out, I'll pop in. If you want to call me out and I hear it, I mean, there was a long time I didn't go to BBYs, but I was still friends. You know what I'm saying? Because they have their own personal business, and I respect that. You know, you got your own personal business. It's no big deal. I ain't shit, man. You have a much bigger following. You get 50 people watching on the Meat Hole Manor. So we got 30 seconds to go, guys. Is there anything anyone else would like to say? Coming to 20 seconds. And I will be lurking. That's what I'll be doing. I'm just going to be. But this stream has met its expiration. I believe in the comments, I'll probably include anyone else I have left out. And that's it. It's all good, Abe. But hopefully by now they can see that, okay, see you later, Lightwing, that I stick to my word and I didn't talk negative on nobody. Lisa Ann, we ain't done. If you bring that up, Lisa Ann says, so you won't support your friend and watch him. Wow, fake friend, Jack. First of all, I will watch him. But go check out my video called Out of Respect, Lisa. I've already laid it out. When two friends have a conflict, I'm not going to take sides. And if there's a stream where there's a conflict and it's clearly headed that direction, out of respect to both parties, I'm going to stay out. All right, Lisa. So obviously you're not Morticia because everybody saw that video. I appreciate your perspective and viewpoint, Lisa. And it is difficult. But I'm not going to start attacking one friend and then attack the other one. I kiss her ass and I kiss his ass. Well, you can, when someone is somebody's friend, you can consider that kissing ass. You're not, okay, Lisa, I don't know. I don't take sides. I'm not taking sides of the conflict, Lisa. Do you get it? What would you do if you had 3 friends and 2 of them started fighting against each other? Would you take sides of one of them? What would you do, Lisa? You're making me go over my 2-hour mark. It's okay. You know what I'm saying, Lisa? I'm asking a pretty simple question. If you have 2 friends and then like you have anything else to do, I don't know, man. Because I've seen a lot of people get caught up in conflicts where they just want to be friends with someone, so they take their side. But I'm not beholden to other people's conflicts. But anyways, Lisa, I appreciate it. I hope you see what I'm trying to say. If nothing else comes up, I'm going to stop at 2 hours and 5 minutes. Because it's a difficult position to be in. You know? And I don't even know where things started. I don't know the beginning. I don't know the beginning of these things. So if I don't know where something has started, or anyways, 20 seconds. All right, we're ending in 20 seconds. Thank y'all. Thanks for challenging me, Lisa, and everyone else, and Erica and Evil Abe. 9 seconds, and we're out of here. But you love to egg on the drama and fight. Okay, it ain't over yet. But you love to egg on the drama and fight. You think it's funny. I'm not egging it on. I do think it's funny. I think it's funny. I sit back and watch and I laugh. But I'm not egging it on. I think they're both funny as hell. Sorry. My only wish is that what happens on YouTube stays on YouTube. That's my, wish. All right, Lisa, have a good night. I appreciate everything you've said. Maybe check out my video, Out of Respect. The viewpoints in the chat do not necessarily reflect my viewpoints, and they don't necessarily not reflect. Anyways, so I'm going to give this a little more time. I will be probably harvesting and processing some squirrels today, going to doctor's appointments, and taking care of business. When I have a creative idea, I will be back on. But for now, the idea for this was, what was it? Saying good things about everybody. Yeah, I made squirrel chili. 8 squirrels for squirrel chili. It was good as hell, man. It's a lot of squirrel. So I might make a video on that. Well, basically all I did, I just cut off all the raw pieces of the squirrel, and I did the 2-alarm chili. That's what I had the ingredients for. And it was just as good as regular chili, man. It was about 6 meals. And it's good protein. So this will be ending in a minute and a half unless someone wants to bring something else up. I mean, I could go all night, really. You know it. You know it. Like it ain't shit. But in his I still see all this as an experiment. I'm just experimenting, thinking of ideas as I go. And as long as I have an audience, I guess I'll stream every now and then. "40 seconds. Appreciate it, Abe. Whoever wants to come in here and show love, the door's open. And thank you, Erica. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Happy Girl. Thank you, Phoenix Lightwing. Priscilla, thank you so much. Squirrel and dumplings, huh? Sweet. All right, guys. 20 more seconds. Nothing happens, we're gone. Thanks for coming in, guys. Everyone in the back, I appreciate y'all. And that'll do it. If you didn't hear your name, replay it. And I'll see you around like a donut.